Blake Shelton has a new home in your brain and your heart.
My God, I now know what it's like when people talk about, Elvis coming to town, because that's what Blake Shelton is. I've never been a part of a concert where you can sit there, feel chills when he's singing to Gwen Stefani while she's up on the big
They're in
board.
love, dude.
They're in so much love. I feel like I could see the love. And then I've never also been a part of someone who is so over as, the guy who can then also be a massive heel and still have the people of Indianapolis love him. I mean,
what are you talking about?
He brought up all 3 of the Patriots Super Bowls during the Manning Colts era, and I mean, people still cheered for him at the end, still wanted the encore. Blake Shelton is he's the king. He should be the president of the United States, I think.
I'm going to say this, and I think it'll never... Greatest concert I've ever been to.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Greatest concert I've ever been to.
So good.
It was so good. I got a chance to meet him beforehand. Now, was that a part of it? Maybe. Because he was so fucking cool beforehand. Obviously, the wife is a massive fan of both he and Gwen Stefani. My wife's a big NBC mark. Okay?
Sure.
Big NBC fan. So we've watched The Voice. I've gotten to see him operate on The Voice. He's been on there for like 20-some seasons,
Long
right?
time.
And then he's got Barmageddon now he's doing with Carson Daly.
Yeah.
And I just assume like he might be a little bit too corporate, a little bit too stiff.
Sure.
I get down there and meet him. That is not the case at all. That guy's a fucking dog. I am a massive fan of his. My wife, the conversation we had with him, he had a couple different whiskeys there available. Grabbed some ice there, put a little splash of diet in there. Had my big fucking cowboy hat, just some light ranching in there.
Hell right.
Hell right. Hell right. Hell right. This guy, absolute bangers, and he played for 2 hours. Didn't flub a single word.
Nope, no fucking flubs.
No flub.
Even talked shit before the concert started about other people potentially not knowing the words. And they say, hey, you sing it or whatever. Like, he's a stand-up comedian.
Oh, yeah, funny.
He had standing room only tickets in this arena, Gamebridge Arena, probably 16,000, 17,000 people. Standing room only people all the way at the top. Place is packed. I mean, absolutely packed out. Got a chance to chat with him. I think he does like 18 to 20 arena shows a year or whatever. And I'm like, are they always, because I got the chance to stop in the suite. Got a suite. Wife and her friends got a suite or whatever. So I got a chance to go along. There was a couple open spots. Got a chance to invite some of the boys here. So we go in there and it like, concert starts at 7. That's the opening acts or whatever. So we go in there. The wife and I were playing host, so we want to get in there before everybody else. 7 o'clock, that fucking place was packed. Fucking packed. I go in because, with WWE, I've been in a lot of arenas. I've seen the way a lot of things are kind of go and how they operate. I go in, I peek my head out of the suite, and I start looking around. I'm like, holy fuck. Blake's making like $3 million a night, probably $2.5, $3 million a night. This place is packed to the roof, and he's two hours out. He's not even close to coming on stage. People are having a great time. So now I get to go chat with him, meet him. I go, yo, you got this place to the fucking,
to the gills.
I don't know if you know this, but I don't think there's another human that could come into this fucking arena. And I almost felt like I was disrespectful, but I'm like, is it like that everywhere? And he goes, well, like The Voice is done pretty
boosted.
I'm like, Blake, you're fucking filling arenas like that and every good. Hey, Blake, there's a reason too.
Yes, man.
You go to one Blake Shelton concert though. Like next time he comes back, I'm there.
No doubt about it.
Dude's a fucking showman.